Hey guys, and welcome to this is episode 26 of my 20 Out of the Park Baseball 21 series with the Chicago Cubs. We have played through to the end of the regular season. We ended the season 96 and 66. Um, Obviously a step back from the 109 win season from a year ago, but still finished in first place. Let's take a look at team stats. We'll quickly go through the league leaders, and then we will play our first elimination game. So offensively, we brought in Eloy Jimenez at the trade deadline, and he was really, really good for us. 59 games, he had 20 home runs, 51 runs knocked in, OPS in 969. Ended the season with 42 home runs, 119 RBIs, 46 doubles. He was just a monster in the middle of the lineup. Great pickup for us. Rafael Devers had a really nice season as well. He's put up really two, I would say, solid seasons, and then one above average season so far in his 3 years with us. Finished this year 4.9 WAR, 29 home runs, 110 RBIs, 510 slugging. Really, really nice. Dorian Gonzalez actually finished third in WAR for our team. We actually moved him into the starting lineup as I felt his defense was going to be more important than what Nick Gonzalez could bring to the table offensively. Ended up with a 3.9 WAR while only posting a 705 OPS. For him, it's all about his defense. You can see he finished with an 18.1 zone rating at second, and then a plus 4.2 in only 17 games at short. So elite, like historically elite level defensive player. Bo Naylor also finished with a 3.9 WAR behind the plate, 13 home runs, 58 RBIs, 381 on base percentage. You can't beat that out of your catcher spot. Mookie Betts had a pretty good season. Obviously wasn't anything close to what he did last year. Power was way down, but still posted an 834 OPS. Good for a 3.3 WAR in 123 games. Jason Dominguez took a bit of a step back. Most players did. The offense was way down this year. Didn't hit quite as many home runs. Still posted a 774 OPS. Good for a 3 WAR. Javi Baez continues to slug. 34 home runs, 102 runs knocked in. 768 OPS, 2.5 WAR. Andrew Vaughn was okay. Not great. 822 OPS out of your first base position isn't fantastic. Had a lot of doubles, hit almost 40 doubles, walked 70 times, so good on base percentage. And then you can see the five bench players: Nick Gonzalez, Eric Pena, Chris Adams, who we called up at the roster expansion, Kelvin Gutierrez, and Francisco Alvarez, our backup catcher. So Pena, he slipped a little bit after a really hot first season, but the power's still there. Hit 16 home runs in 392 at bats. Still has a lot of room for growth, so expect good things out of him going forward. If we look at the pitching staff, German Marquez with another great season, finished with a 6.8 WAR, 16 and 8 mark, 2.86 ERA, 2.76 FIP. So he was really good. Sixto Sanchez bounced back. The record doesn't quite show it, but still put up a 4.5 WAR. Struck out 8 per 9, 4.7 walks to strikeout ratio. Still had a really good year. He wants a lot of money this offseason, so we might have a decision to make there. Casey Mize was pretty good. Only won 9 games, but struck out 192 and 185 innings. Elite, six strikeouts to walks, only walked 32 batters, so he was really, really good for us. Hunter Barco bounced back, had a pretty nice second half of the season in that 5 spot in our rotation, 155 strikeouts and 114 innings. And Joe Ryan had a step back, 4.47 ERA. Still averaged more than a strikeout per 9 innings, but if we have to choose between Ryan and Sanchez this year, we'll probably end up choosing Sanchez, and that is a decision we're going to have to make, as Ryan's still eligible for arbitration, but he wants a lot of money, and he's 30. Jose Marcano, we picked up in the offseason. It was a really good one. 13 games out of the bullpen for us. 2.25 ERA. He's going to be an animal going forward. Christopher Osorio had a really good season as well. Pitched 60 in 60 games. Put up a 2.06 ERA. Both of those relievers had opponents' batting averages of under 200. My bullpen was just unreal this year, with the exception of really one or two guys. You can see, look at some of these batting averages. Davy Garcia, 186, and this is it for Garcia, unfortunately. He pitched in 80 games for us, had just a phenomenal season. 88 innings. I mean, you look at some of these strikeout totals out of the bullpen for us. He's been a monster for really since the beginning of this this franchise for us. We picked him up in midway through the 2020 season from the Yankees. I believe that was the Yu Darvish trade. Let's look. I think that was the Yu Darvish trade. All the way back to 2020. Yeah, Yu Darvish and Caratini for Frazier Garcia and Loaiziga. So I'll take it. I mean, even just getting Davy Garcia out of the deal, even if the other two had never played for us at all, I would consider that a victory for us. Loaiziga actually pitched pretty well for us for a couple of years before we moved him, but Garcia's been fantastic. So I would love to be able to keep him, but he's another one who's looking for starter money, and that's not going to be possible. Jim Pruitt, our Rule 5 guy, is coming along nicely. Still the number 6 prospect in baseball. Walked a lot of batters, but I mean, he was in over his head this year, to be fair. But I couldn't pass up on an opportunity to pick someone like this. So that is where we stand going into the postseason. So we have to set our playoff roster. Let's do that real quick. Is there anybody not here that we want here? Yeah, I think leaving Austin Meadows off the roster is a good idea. Don't think I want to leave. I think I'm also going to leave. I don't want to leave Gonzalez. He's not as good defense. He can only play second. McConnell can play third and short. Baez can play second in a pinch, right? So I think I leave him off and I bring McConnell on because I need the bat just in case. All right, so we are going to go to make sure those are all set. Okay, so it's fine. Having Nick Gonzalez in there against lefties is okay. So bullpen, we need to go to a 3-man rotation, and that third man is going to be Casey Mize. So Marquez, Sanchez, and Mize. Pruitt, I'm going to leave on unspecified because I don't want him pitching that much here in the postseason. Hunter Barco will go middle relief. Use him more. Oh, no, I guess I can't use him more often if I'm using Davy Garcia more often. Sir Anthony Dominguez. So we're going to move everybody down an inning. Put him in as long relief. All right, so we are going to, like we always do, we're going to play the elimination games. So let's go ahead and sim through. Sim through the wildcard games. All right, so Texas beats Seattle. We still have Milwaukee and San Diego coming up here. So we're going to be taking on... Oh, good. We're going to be taking on the Mets again. The Mets. That's not what I wanted to do. Stay here. But they don't have the same pitching staff they had a couple years back. So Marquez against Syndergaard in game 1. So let's go ahead and sim that one. And we lead 1-0 as we won that game 2-0. Very nice. Marquez went 6 innings. Dominguez pitched 2. Ferguson got the save. Devers homered, hit a 2-run homer in the first, and that was the only scoring in the ballgame. All right, so game number 2, Christian James against Sixto Sanchez. And we win that one, 3-1. Bo Naylor and Eloy Jimenez both homer in that one, so 6 2/3 out of Sanchez. Osorio, Marcano, and Ferguson pitched 2 1/3 perfect innings. Jimenez hit a 2-run homer in the 6th. Bo Naylor hit a solo home run in the 3rd. So that puts us up 2-0, which means game 3 is an elimination game and a potential sweep. So that will be Casey Mize against Brady Fiegel. So we're going to play that one. We probably should have taken a look at, let's take a look at the Mets really quickly before we jump in. So let's see, what do I want to look at? Let's look at their stats. So let's do this. Okay, so starting catcher Diego Cartaya. Looks like he split time with Endy Rodriguez. A lot of power out of their catching positions. 26 home runs. Cartaya, the better bat, hit 317. Pete Alonso, 38 home runs at first. Edgardo Fermin, 28 home runs, 23 stolen bases at second. Matt Chapman continues to play well, hit 40 home runs for a 3rd straight season. All that average is now down to 206. Ahmed Rosario at short. Their outfield is Joe Gray, Byron Buxton, and Brandon Marsh. It's a pretty weak outfield. They also have Deshaun Knowles, who they got from us midway through the season in the Jimenez trade. Pitching, Syndergaard and Christian James have already gone. Brady Fiegel went 14 and 11. Will be starting game 3 for them. They also have Christopher Sanchez, who isn't very good. Andre Munoz is their closer, 27-year-old they got from the Angels in the offseason. And the rest of their pen is just okay. So hopefully we can roll through them here in game 3 and get on to the American or the National League Division Series. So for them, it'll be Fermin, Rosario, Alonso, Chapman, Marsh, Cartaya, Gray, Buxton, and Fiegel on the mound. For us, it'll be Betts, Dorian Gonzalez, Eloy Jimenez, Devers, Vaughn, Baez, Naylor, Dominguez, and Casey Mize, who was 9-6 with a 3.55 ERA. So let's go ahead and jump in and play some baseball. All right, so we will. Game is in Citi Field in New York, so we will lead off. Mookie Betts comes up without a hit in 7 plate appearances here in the postseason. Comes the 2-2 pitch to Mookie. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Dorian Gonzalez up now, 286 in the postseason. It's a fly ball out to shallow center field, and the catch is going to be made out there by Byron Buxton, 2 up, 2 down. Eloy Jimenez now. It's a fly ball out to the gap in right center field. Hit that one on a line up against the wall. Inside pitch. Got his hands in and gets a 2-out double to right center field. A runner on second, 2 down, and Rafael Devers is up. Devers 2-2 pitch to him. Swung on a miss. Ball gets away and throw down to first for the out. Bottom of the first inning, Casey Mize will face Fermin, Rosario, and Alonso. Here's the pitch to Fermin. He's got a great batting eye. And that will be ball 4. Ahmed Rosario up now. Ground ball to third. Over to second. Around the horn to first for the double play. Pete Alonso coming up now, 375 with a run knocked in to the first 2 games. Hits this one to second, and the out is made there. And that will be the end of the first inning. Top of the second inning, Brady Fiegel will face Vaughn, Baez, and Naylor. Here's the pitch to the right-handed hitting first baseman. And he fouls out to the catcher. 1 down. Javi Baez up now. 2-2 pitch to him. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And Bo Naylor, 333 with a home run. Ground ball down to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning and a half in the books. Still no score. Chapman up now. It's ground ball back to the pitcher. And Mize will throw him out. 1 up, 1 down. Marsh now 3-2 pitch to the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Strike 3. Casey Mize picks up his first strikeout of the game. Diego Cartaya up now. 2-2 pitch to him. 317 hitter on the year. It's a fly ball out to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 out single for the Mets. Joe Gray coming in. Hits a fly ball out to left center field. That one's way back and gone. Gray hit a 438-foot bomb out to left center field to give the Mets a 2-0 lead. Byron Buxton. It's a fly ball out to center field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. So up now is the pitcher Fiegel. He hits a fly ball out to right field. Catch is going to be made out there by Mookie Betts for the out. Mets take a 2-0 lead. Jason Dominguez up. 2-0 pitch to the young center fielder. Line drive down to third. Cross the diamond for the out. Casey Mize now. 3-2 pitch to the pitcher. Strike 3. Mookie Betts up now. Comes the pitch to Mookie, and that one's hit high into right center field. The catch is going to be made out there, and the Cubs go down quietly again. Fermin leads off for the Mets now. New York leading 2-0. Fly ball out to center field. Dominguez settles underneath it and puts it away for the out. Rosario now 1-2 pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Nice breaking pitch there by Mize to put him away. Here comes Pete Alonso. 1-2 pitch to the big first baseman, and he swings through that one. 3 up, 3 down for the Mets in the third, and after 3, 2-0 New York. Dorian Gonzalez leads off now. It's a ground ball in the hole to short, and he's throw across the diamond by Rosario, gets him. Jimenez up now. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. Rafael Devers. 0-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. I don't know what sort of issues I'm having or why I'm having issues offensively here when I play these games, but this has just been really, really concerning. Here comes Matt Chapman. The 2-2 pitch to him is swung on and missed. Mize got him with a splitter. Here comes Marsh, who reached on a single last inning. He's thrown out this time by Gonzalez. 2 down. Cartaya up. Diego Cartaya with a base hit up the middle. Gets through Baez into center field. And here comes Gray, who homered in the second inning to provide the Mets with their offense. The ball gets away from Naylor, and Cartaya will go down to second. 2-2 pitch to Gray here is looked at breaking pitch, strike 3. That's Mize's 5th strikeout of the game. After 4, still 2-0. Andrew Vaughn, leadoff walk. Javi Baez now, 1-0 pitch to him, is lined into left center field for a base hit. And Vaughn will hold at second. Cubs get the first 2 runners on here in the 5th. Bo Naylor up now, 1-2 pitch to him. He's hit by the pitch. And Dominguez will come up with the bases loaded, and this means we are going to get somebody up in the bullpen because I don't want Mize coming up with the bases loaded. Line drive gets through the infield for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and that's going to be it. As Dominguez with an RBI single cuts the lead to 2-1. And we're going to pinch hit here. We pinch hit Pena or Adams. Adams, because Pena can play the field if we need him to. One-two pitch to the youngster Adams. Strike 3. Mookie Betts up now. 3-2 pitch to him. Strike 2. You gotta be kidding me. Dorian Gonzalez comes up now, and he hits a fly ball out to left field. Catch is gonna be made, and I got 1 run out of that. And I gotta pull my pitcher. Oh, that's frustrating. That is super frustrating. Marcano coming in to face Buxton. Ground ball to short. Baez throws him out, 1 away. Feigl is up now. And the pitcher is going to get a base hit, because of course he is. Here comes Edgardo Fermin. Ground ball to Gonzalez, over to Baez, and that's going to be it, as Fermin will beat it down to second. Fermin steals second. So now the Mets have a runner on second, 2 down for Rosario. 3-2 pitch to him, and that's going to do it. All right. Sorio up. Jimenez, Devers, and Vaughn here in the top of the 6th. And Eloy hits one out to right field. That one's going to hang up there, though. Catch is going to be made by Marsh. 1 down. Rafael Devers crushes that one to right field, and we have a tie ball game. No doubter, Rafael Devers. 453 feet out to right field, and it is 2-2. Andrew Vaughn, 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Javi Baez up now, 1-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. All right, let's see where let's see where Marcano's still okay, so we're going to leave him out there. Marcano, 2-2 pitch to Alonso. It's hit out to right field. Betts is going to catch that one, I think. Yep, Mookie makes the catch out in right field, 1 away. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Chapman. Strike 3. And Marsh now, 1-2 pitch to him. That's a strikeout. So 3 up, 3 down. Marsh pitched really well, so we're going to do this and get Seranthony Dominguez up. Bo Naylor, 2-2 pitch to the catcher. Lefty on lefty, strike 3. Dominguez now, 0-2 pitch to him. He swings and misses through that one as Alvarado gets him. Calvin Gutierrez will pinch hit for Jose Marcano. Looks like he's probably going to strike out. Nope. Hits a line drive out to left field, and the catch is made by Gray. Gave it a ride. Seranthony Dominguez comes in. Bottom of the 7th, score tied at 2. Cartaya up. Ground ball to first. 1 up, 1 down. It's the 2-1 pitch to Joe Gray. Ground ball to short. Baez scoops it up, throws it across the diamond for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And Byron Buxton now. 1-1 pitch to him. Pop up on the infield. Catch is going to be made there, and we get out of the inning. So 1-2-3 inning by Seranthony Dominguez. We go to the 8th. Score's tied at 2. Mookie Betts will lead off against Andre Munoz, who's got great stuff and great movement. 1-2 pitch to Mookie. Line drive to left, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Leadoff single. Bunt. Dorian Gonzalez bunts it down the first base line. Mookie's going to get down to second. Nice bunt by Gonzalez. Okay, runner on second, 1 out, and Eloy Jimenez up now. 2-1 pitch to him. Grounded on the infield. It's going to put him away. So we now have a runner on third, 2 outs, and Rafael Devers is up. 2-0 pitch to Devers is hit into the gap in left center field. Betts is going to score. Devers is going to coast into second, and the Cubs have taken a 3-2 lead. Clutch hit by Rafael Devers. Andrew Vaughn comes up now, and he swings through the 3-2 pitch, but the Cubs take a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 8th. Can I pitch Ferguson in this one? He's slightly tired. So we'll have Osorio ready to go. Dominguez will pitch to Deshaun Knowles. Ground ball on the infield, and Knowles is going to beat that one out. So an infield hit for the Mets here in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 pitch to Fermin. Strike 3. Rosario is 0 for 3 in this one. 2-0 pitch to him. Hit out to right center field, and that one is off the wall, and that's probably going to tie this game up. Not only is it going to tie the game up, they have a runner on third with 1 out now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Infield in. Intentionally walk Alonso. So we got Matt Chapman, so we're going to do corners in. Yeah, I'm going to do that. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 to Chapman. All right, so infield's now normal. We got Marsh up. 1-2 pitch to Marsh. It's popped out. All right, so Mets tie it in the 8th. Okay, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. All right, so Baez, Naylor, and Dominguez here. Javi Baez leads off. And it's a ground ball on the infield. He's going to be thrown out. Naylor up. 3-2 pitch to the catcher. Strike 3. Dominguez is going to be up. 2-2 pitch to him. Taylor Gulabo is on the mound now, and the pitch is popped out. The Mets have a chance to win it here in the bottom of the 9th off Christopher Osorio. Cartaya Gray and the pitcher's spot. Ground ball on the infield, and it's going to be 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Gray, who had a 2-run home run way back in the 2nd inning. It's a fly ball out to center field here. Be put away for the out. 2 up, 2 down, and Travis Blankenhorn will pinch hit for the pitcher. Ground ball to second, and he's thrown out. So 3 up, 3 down, and we're going to go to extras. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's... Who do they have on the mound? Righty. Okay. Go to Pena. See what we can get out of Eric Pena as Oswaldo Castillo pitches. And strike 3. Mookie Betts comes up. 1 out, nobody on. Mookie hits that one out to right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Mookie's got 2 hits in this one. We are going to get a little hit and run action here, I think. Line drive back up the middle for a base hit. Mookie's going to round second, head to third, and he will get there safely. So perfectly executed hit and run by Gonzalez and Betts, and Jimenez comes up runners on first and third with 1 out in the top of the 10th. And it's a pitch out. There's the 1-1 pitch to Eloy. That one's popped up on the infield. That was the opposite of clutch hitting by Eloy. Here comes Rafael Devers. He is 2 for 4 in this one with a home run and 2 knocked in. And this one is lined back up the middle for a base hit. Betts will score. Gonzalez will go over to third. And the Cubs take a 4-3 lead in the top of the 10th. It's 3 hits and 3 RBIs in this one for Rafael Devers. Andrew Vaughn up now, 3-2 pitch to him. That one's lined down the left field line for a base hit. In comes Betts. Devers over to third. And the Cubs have extended their lead to 2. It's 5-3. Avi Baez up now looking to do some additional damage. And he hits this one to left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. In comes Devers. And we're going to hold Vaughn at... Oh, no. Okay, so apparently it was a double. Okay, so I should have sent him. I should have read that. So it's a 6-3 lead now as Baez knocks in Devers with a double. Bo Naylor comes up now. 2 runners on. And Naylor hits that one to second, and that will retire the side. But the Cubs... Oh, whoa. Graphics. I got to pay attention. Naylor gets an RBI single, and it is 7-3. Here comes Dominguez. 3-1 pitch, and the pickoff attempt, and Dominguez is picked off. But we pick up 4 in the top of the inning, and it is 7-3 Cubs here going into the bottom of the 10th inning, and Davy Garcia will come in and try to lock this one down. Garcia against Knowles. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Fermin up now. Ground ball to short. Baez has it across the diamond for the out. Rosario now, the last chance for the Mets. 0-2 pitch to him. Hit out to center field. In comes Dominguez, and he makes the diving catch. And the Cubs sweep the New York Mets and defeat them 3-0 in the National League Division Series. And they will move on to the National League Championship Series. Finally, we were able to get some clutch offense. Devers 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. That 10th inning was just huge. Devers 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Vaughn had an RBI. Baez, Naylor, Dominguez, all with runs knocked in. Mookie had 2 hits and 2 runs scored. Pitching, we were fantastic. Casey Mize only went 4 because we had the bases loaded there in the 5th, but Marcano pitched great. Osorio pitched well. Garcia pitched well. Even Dominguez pitched well. He gave up that 1 run in 2 innings, but I will take it. So we move on to the National League Championship Series. And who will we face? Let's see who we're going to be facing off against here. Dodgers and Padres are 2-1. 2-2. I'd like to play the Padres just for something different, but we'll see. And we will be facing the San Diego Padres in the National League Championship Series. So German Marquez against... Let's take a look at the Padres first. Let's do it this way. So Manny Machado, 32 home runs, 106 RBIs, 4.1 WAR. They don't have a very good offense. Ruben Diaz, 24 home runs. Francisco Mejia behind the plate. Young third baseman who hit really well, 337 in limited playing time. Tiso Ornelas, Andre Jimenez, Michael Toglia, 32 home runs. Oops, I did that. Yeah, they don't have a very good offense, and they're starting Cody Schreier at second base. They have injuries. Oh, Fernando Tatis, I forgot about him, is out for 2 weeks. So, thankfully for us, we won't have to face Tatis. Pitching, they're not very good. Paddock is probably their best starter. We get him in game 1. Cantillo, Patino, and Padilla are their other starters. You never know, but I'm feeling pretty confident here. So let's sim through up to the first elimination game. So we lead 1-0. We beat them 3-0 in that one as Marquez is continuing to just pitch lights out here in the postseason, and he hasn't given up a run in the postseason. Let's look at his pitching stats. Gonna be... Want to do... game type. Postseason. Those are his batting splits. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, 14 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. So he's been on fire. So game 2 is Luis Patino against Sixto Sanchez. Series is tied at 1. They beat us 9-7. Toglia hit a pair of home runs for San Diego in that one. Sanchez gave up 6 runs, 1 of them earned. So that's an interesting first inning. We had a 3-0 lead after 1. They scored 6 in the bottom of the inning. All right, well, let's go on to game 3. Casey Mize against Miguel Padilla, and we win 3-1. No home runs there, but we were up 3-0. Mize pitched 4 2/3 and got injured. Forearm soreness. But bullpen came in, did pretty well. Detmers, Dominguez, and Ferguson. Devers with 3 more runs knocked in, so we now have a 2-1 lead. Is Marquez ready to go? So I have a 2-1 lead. So if we win this one, we go up. Yeah. So if we win this one, then we can sit Sanchez for game 5. Let's go ahead and simulate, and we win 5-3. So Marquez comes back on 3 days rest. Oh no, they pitched Hunter Barco. We got lucky there. Gonzalez and Jimenez both homer. Bullpen was lights out again. So that means it's a 3-1 series lead, which means it will be German Marquez against Chris Paddack in an elimination game, which we will get to here in just a minute, guys. I will be right back. Actually, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I said I wanted to try to keep these things a little bit shorter, and this one's at about 35 or 40 minutes right now. So I'm going to end it here. When we come back, we will play Game 5 of the National League Championship Series against San Diego Padres. And then, hopefully, we'll end this one and we'll go on to the World Series and we'll play our first elimination game there. So, as always, leave a like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. And until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.